my channel, or welcome if you are new. So today's video is going to be a pantry organized with me. Now, I don't really have a proper pantry. I do have plans for the future to build one and all that, but right now I'm just utilizing what I have. It works for us and I'm happy with it. So I got some bins from Dollar Tree to just kind of help organize it a little nicer and make it look a little nicer. So I'll turn the camera around, show you guys what I got, then I'll show you what my pantry looks like at the moment. And then we're going to get into this because it is a disaster. It's really gross. I need to wipe it out. It's just gotten out of control. So this is week 2 of a Organize With Me. So make sure you're subscribed because I will be posting these every single week until I get my entire house organized and back in order. So lots of motivation coming for you. But let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so this is my little mini Dollar Tree haul. We're going to start with the bins that I will be using in this video. So I got 4 of the gray square kind and then 4 of the rectangle ones because, to be honest, this is all they had left and I just had to grab what I could. I like the white ones better. I just feel like they look a little higher end, but the gray ones are just as good. I'll make it work. And then I got these little stickers to put on the outside, just to label everything. I also got these. I don't know if I'm going to use these in my fridge or if I'm going to use these in the drawer that I keep like our canned foods in. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I thought they were really pretty and they only had 2 left, so I grabbed them. Then I got these 2 little drawer organizers. I'm actually going to use these in what I call my junk drawer. That way I can put like little things here, you know, bigger things here, you know, I don't know. But I'm going to do it like that. That way my junk drawer is organized. And the kids are fighting. Yay me. I also got this file folder just to keep in my car for like receipts. I'm really bad about just shoving my receipts wherever they'll fit. So I got that to keep in there. Then I was walking by and I happened to see this just laying on the shelf. And I thought to myself, I could totally do a DIY on this. So what I plan on doing is actually just wood gluing this to a stained piece of wood just to make it look a little higher end, and we'll see how it turns out. I also grabbed these 2 tassel garlands. I plan on using these in Amaya's room as wall decor. They're very pretty and we'll just try it out, see how it looks. I got me one of these little lanyards for my keychain and some dry erase markers and paper towels. So we're going to start over here with this cabinet. This is usually where I keep all my food. Obviously it's just messy and unorganized, but this is how it looks right now. We also have food in these 2 drawers, which I plan on going through those. This is just like our junk drawer. I don't want to open it because I don't know if there's any mail in there, but it's just a junk drawer. So I will be going through that as well. We also have random stuff in this one. And y'all, I don't have like matching dishes or nothing. I'm not that fancy. And then I also got random cups here. Our medicine's up there. We have all of our seasonings like randomly wherever they'll fit. It's a mess, I know. But I plan on reorganizing this stuff today, so y'all just have to wait and see. This is a very wasted space, honestly. I'm actually going to put our food here instead in these 2 cabinets. And before anyone comments on that, I think I'll have a lot more space here than I would over here with the drawers and this, because I'll be utilizing the bins that I bought. So we'll see. If I don't like it, I can always switch it back. But I would like to have my plates to be able to fit right here, my bowls here, and maybe my cups up top. Or, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But right now, this is what I want to do. So I'm going to switch it around and just see what works best for our family. Remember to do whatever works best for your family, but this is what I'm going to do. I don't use those because I can't reach them, and underneath my sink is a hot mess as well, but we are going to fix this. So let's get started. So I just quickly wanted to jump on here and just say that I have now had my cabinets like this in my kitchen organized this way for over a week now, and this is working wonderful for us. At first, I thought it wasn't going to work that great because the cups are so far away from the refrigerator and stuff like that, but honestly, my kitchen's not that big, so it's not a big of a deal. And I've also noticed that I've had a lot more of an easier time putting all of my dishes away at once. Before, when all the dishes were on the other side by the stove and the refrigerator, it didn't fit well, and it was really hard to find space for everything. So now that everything is organized and just in a better spot, it works great for us. And I know that this is probably not going to work for everybody, which is totally fine. I just wanted to give you the motivation to get your kitchen organized. You don't have to follow my exact steps or do what I'm doing exactly, but I just hope that this is motivating you to, get something done today, whether it's laundry or the dishes or even vacuuming your floor. Okay, so the plan was to lower the shelves and add an additional shelf in there, but those little pegs that hold the shelves up, I guess whoever installed the cabinets never put those pegs in there. So I have plenty of shelves, but not enough pegs. So I'm going to have to get some more from Lowe's. But for now, I just lifted that shelf back up, and I'm going to use that top shelf for my cups.
Someone told me this ain't love. There's no way you get into my heart. Someone told me gotta move on. Keep it together before you fall apart. And there's no reason to be numb, but I can't even fall asleep until the dawn. If there's no love and there's no lust, whatever you got, I'm about to give it up. I'm not in love, I'm just pretending. I'm not in love, I'm just forgetting him. I'm not in love, I don't feel anything, don't feel anything. Someone told me, dance it off. Don't you know we're all disposable? It don't matter, break your cuffs. We go on and
So really fast, I wanted to go through and wash every one of these containers with hot soapy water just to make sure that there's no germs or anything from the grocery store, or actually from Dollar Tree, and just from packaging and all that. You'd be surprised how many times people touch these things, so since I am storing my food in them, I wanted to make sure they were nice and clean, and once I wash them, I will hand dry them, and then I will start putting the food away.
don't tell me that it's over. Never say that I can't relate. I still wanna come over.
So this is another cabinet that has just gotten out of control. There's a bunch of like random stuff in here, including a ton of Walmart bags that Walmart grocery pickup just thinks that I need. They are really bad about giving you way too many bags, so I try to save them and take them and recycle them, you know, as best as I can. So, and I also use them for other things around my house. I actually use the grocery bags a lot whenever we moved, as like packing paper kind of stuff. And I also use them as my trash bags in my bathrooms. But there's honestly no need to have this many, so it's time to recycle those. And I'm going to clean this whole cabinet out, and we're actually going to store some food down here as well. So at this point, I was almost to the finish line, so I just wanted to kind of tidy up the kitchen a little bit so it wasn't so messy. So I just started kind of picking things up, throwing any of the trash away, and I actually have one more cabinet to go through, which is actually a drawer and a cabinet. My junk drawer and then the cabinet underneath the sink is pretty bad, so I'm going to pick up the kitchen a little bit so it doesn't get too out of control, and then we're going to move on to decluttering those drawers and cabinets. Alright, so this is like my random junk drawer. We got screws, nails, random stuff. So I'm going to go through this really quick. I'm not going to film it because it's just like tedious little tiny things. I just need to put things in its correct place, like my tools. That does not belong in there. There's just so much little random stuff in here. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to do this really quick. And I'm going to start working underneath that cabinet. Alright, so this is the last cabinet in the kitchen I have to go through. All I have left are these, or this gray bin, and then these two. I have another white one in Amaya's room that I could use if I need to, but I have this container here that I like to use, so I think it'll be fine. So we're going to go ahead and get started down here.
I feel my heart is going full speed, I can't control it, can't keep up with the rhythm of it all. Is this all an illusion? 'Cause I'm getting deluded, can't keep up with the rhythm of it all. I gotta figure it out right now, 'cause I know what you need. You want only the best and nothing but the best from me. I gotta figure it out right now, 'cause I know what you need. You want only the best and nothing but the best from me. Nothing but the best from me. I gotta figure it out right now, 'cause I know what you need. You want only the best and nothing but the best from me.
Alright, so I just got done organizing all the cabinets. Everything is completely done. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I have everything set up now. So this used to be the food pantry area. Now I have our plates and bowls here. And I find it easier to be this way. That way when we take our plates out, we can set them here to prep our food. This is usually where we make the plates at. So it'll be a lot easier that way. It would be ideal to have the cups over there by the refrigerator. But this works best for us because I have all of our food in these two cabinets. So in here, I put all of our forks and knives and the kids' forks and everything. This one still has our coffee in it because our coffee makers are right here. It's just really convenient to be able to grab them. And then I just have our trash bags and Ziploc bags back there. And then in this one's going to hold all of our storage containers and like our strainer, any like plastic things. And then coming over here, I have our food stuff in this cabinet up here, and then this one down here. So this is how that looks. These are going to be the snacks for the kids. That way they're out of reach for them. They can't get into them on their own. And then these are things that we use on a regular basis, our syrup and our peanut butter. And those are our vitamins that we take daily. So that works out perfect. And then down here, these are lunches, dinners, and some breakfast, like pancake mix and stuff. But mostly all like box foods. And then up here, I have some canned foods. I don't keep a ton of food on hand. It's just not something I like to do. I feel like I just waste it because I just don't eat it. So I only buy what I know we're going to eat. That's why we don't have a ton of food all the time. Now, if it's like storm season or, if there's like an alert and I feel like I need to stock up on canned foods, I definitely do that. But it's not something that I like to keep in my house all the time. So there's that. But this is all the bread up here, and then there's still plenty of room back here. If I buy some cereals, they can sit back there. So that is where I have the food. And then over here, we have 2 gray bins for our seasonings. This one's for the seasoning we use every single day, daily. This is how it looks. And then that one is just seasonings that we use like every now and then, but we don't want to get rid of. We definitely need to have those things on hand. Same thing with this. This is like oil, cooking spray, flour, sugar, stuff like that. We don't really use it that often, but it's there. It's convenient to grab if we need to. And then that bin up top is medicines. We keep our medicines up top, out of reach of the kids, and they're in the kitchen. It's really convenient to get to if we need it to. So I like having our medicines in the kitchen in the top cabinet. And then down here is where I keep all of my cleaning supplies. I don't have a ton. Once again, I don't like to keep a ton of stuff on hand. Things do get unorganized. That's why I just organized everything. But this is about the most cleaning supplies I will ever have. I don't use a ton of different chemicals. I stick to my basics. I have like my Pine Glow, my dish soap, dishwasher detergent, my spray bottles that I use to make my own spray out of this, and a couple other like random things. But that is it for that. Alright you guys, so that is going to be it for this video. I busted my butt today to get this done. I am so happy with it though. It feels so good to open my cabinets and everything be clean, freshly cleaned, wiped down, and organized to a T. So, and by the way, I did want to mention that we do plan on building a custom island, which will then serve as more storage space, and we also plan on adding more cabinets eventually on the wall that my hutch is currently sitting on. But until then, we're just making it work with what we got. I'm pretty good at adapting to anything or anywhere I live, so this is actually pretty large for me, this kitchen, believe it or not. But I come from a single wide trailer that had literally no counter space and no cabinet space. So this is a lot for me, and this is perfect size for our family. So I'm very happy with it, and I love the way I have it organized, and now it fits a lot better and it works a lot better. So thank you again for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because I will be posting a declutter with me every single week until my house is completely organized and I can literally show you guys every single cabinet without being embarrassed. So you don't want to miss all those videos. There's lots I have to do. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!